Good morning, everyone. So welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's a little dark right now, I know, but that is because I'm actually rushing a little bit. I shouldn't even be recording, but I have an appointment today, so I'm going to take you guys along. It's ultrasounds, and I think it's high risk after. Not that I am high risk, it's just that, you know, they want to do a check. So I think I get my first growth scan today. I could be wrong on that, I don't know. But either way, it's an ultrasound. I need some lip check. Either way, it's an ultrasound, so we're gonna go do that. Once we get to the doctor's, I will check in with you guys. I got like a 20-minute drive. Guys, look at these. So I was in high risk, so I could not record for actually getting the ultrasound, and I actually haven't checked my weight or anything yet. But look at these babies. They didn't want to take a picture together at all, but she tried so hard. And look at these two. This is kind of what I imagined. I'll accept. I think she might have them flipped because fetus A is on the bottom and fetus B is on top. But it's possible that she just kind of had them. Maybe that's just the picture how it looks. Yeah, this was an accident. That's fetus A. His little head right there. Again, y'all remember I'm saying A is a boy. These are just, I cannot believe this. Don't that look like a girl? For some reason that just gives me girl vibes, and this just gives me boy vibes. Yeah, and this is what I'm giving today. Am I giving mommy out? Because there was just no way I was getting dressed this morning. Justice drove me crazy, honey. Oh, it's a little ultrasound gel. He was driving me absolutely crazy. He's been up since, I think it was 5 this morning. Yesterday he went to the pool, and so I put him in bed a little earlier. Probably, no, it wasn't even early. That boy went to bed at 10 because I did his hair last night. So he's up at 4 something in the morning. He stayed up pretty much until 6. I can't remember what time I made him come back to the bed, to be honest, because I was in my own room, shoot, and he was in his room. And either way, he's had me up all morning, and I just been having a bad attitude. Yeah, I kind of was a little bit upset with the lady because she said I couldn't record, and I'm like, why can't I record? But it's high risk and it makes sense. So now I have my second appointment, so I'm gonna wait on that, and then I'll catch y'all up in the car. But you know what, let's get my weight real quick. I started off this pregnancy at around like 120, 125. I wasn't quite sure. My first weigh-in, I was 129. So I know not too far off, but let's see. Dang. 144. Now that's kind of a lot because I haven't been 140 in a long time. I haven't even been past 135 since I spent a couple years like big and unhealthy. Look at my belly. I probably should have my shoes on. Kind of nasty. Thumbnail. Right here. I'm obsessed with this ultrasound though. I'm about to sit down and look at him again. Catch y'all up later. So I just met with high risk Miss Monique. And honestly, that was a lot. It was a lot to take in. So I'm just going to get my paperwork, head out, and then I will talk to you guys in the car about what happened. Woo! Okay, y'all, that was so interesting. It was a lot of information. Hold on. And of course, my camera's about to die. So I'll talk to y'all until it dies. So, woo, that was a lot, y'all. Make sure my ultrasounds ain't fucking up. Hold on. So I had a high risk appointment, of course. I couldn't record like I thought I would be able to, because I didn't realize the high risk was obviously you cannot record. I mean, which makes sense because like I said, you don't want, you know, anything can happen when you're high risk, obviously. It's hot as hell, y'all. Hold on. I just raised the window there. I feel like that's gonna be more wind, but. So, she pretty much, we discussed, I feel like everything about the twins. I for sure am not carrying to 40 weeks, obviously. The goal is 38 weeks, and if I make it to 38 weeks, then I can be induced August 11th, because I'll be exactly 38 weeks. So I'm hoping to be induced August the 11th, so that we can have them on the 12th, which is, like I said, Michael's mom's birthday, which would be so. All right, guys, so I am back at the house, as you guys can see. I just got up from a nap. I knew I had to get up because this is a good time to record while Justice is still asleep, just to finish this up real quick. I definitely didn't want to get up. I'm so tired. But yeah, I just wanted to finish this up for you guys and let you guys know myself and the doctor spoke about earlier. So I met with the high-risk doctors just for precaution, basically. They are going to take over most of my appointments at that particular clinic, but I won't have to see the high-risk doctors. They're just gonna, it's easier to go to that one because they already have the ultrasounds and all of that type of stuff, and the monitoring for 2 babies and all of that. So it's just easier. My clinic that I was going to is still about 15, well, it wasn't that far actually. It was only like 10 to 12 minutes depending on traffic, but this one is about 20 minutes away. So that's a little bit annoying, especially on days when I have to go by myself, because I just be so exhausted, y'all. I just don't be feeling like driving. I don't like to drive, and plus since my accident, I just, like I said, I haven't liked to drive. But yeah, so I had my ultrasound first, and like I said, I couldn't record that. She gave me some very nice images though that I showed you guys. So that was exciting. I've been looking at those. Michael's been looking at those. We've been obsessed. I showed Justice and he was kind of like, that's kind of cool. But so we did that first. Everything was fine. Yeah, they were just checking the heart rate of the babies. The babies are doing great. And then I met with Dr. Nicole, who was the high-risk doctor there. She told me that she most likely wouldn't meet with me again because she only would need to meet with me if I was, you know, turned into high risk for some reason, which after my blood work and stuff like that, she was just like, I don't think we'll be seeing each other again, but, you know, maybe so, I don't know. No, we won't see the girl again. But so she pretty much talked to me about everything as far as the babies go and just twin pregnancy in general. She's actually a twin, so that was pretty cool. And my OB that I was with has twins, so that's pretty cool. I told y'all I've just been meeting twins back to back to back. But anyways, so we talked about everything about twins, the type of twins I have. I have di-di twins, by the way. Dichromatic, I don't know. Basically, they have their own placenta. They have their own sacs, so they are roommates. That's the most that they are. It's roommates. About a third of them are identical twins, and I didn't know that. So that's pretty cool. I guess we'll have kind of an option to have identical twins. That'll be in the air. Hopefully not, but you know. So yes, what else? So we discussed our types of twins. We went through my medical history, family medical history, all that. I am anemic, which I have kind of forgot, but it kind of makes sense. I'm not like, I don't have like sickle cell anemia or anything like that, but I'm just slightly anemic. And she told me that my blood cells are larger, so I have like a special kind of anemia, and she was they're gonna draw my blood and see if it has anything to do with my thyroid and all of that type of stuff. So that was interesting. And I had kind of forgot about that, and I forgot to tell Michael that, and I'll remember when he gets home from work. So after my medical history, we started to discuss just labor and delivery type stuff. Not really, but the lead up to labor and delivery, as far as like from now until 31 weeks, she's gonna try and have my appointment. No, from now until, so my next 2 appointments will be like 4 weeks apart. Not even, because I have so many appointments back to back coming up this month. I have to put them all on the calendar. But my throat. So she was telling me the lead up. So let me just say that from now until about 31 weeks, we're gonna go every I think every like 2 to 3 weeks for appointments. But then at 31 weeks, of course, we'll go every week. And there is, oh, that's what she was saying, there's an ultrasound every 4 to 6 weeks, but an appointment every like 2 to 3. So which I'm used to, because I think that is the process I went through with Justice, right at around 22 weeks or so. So that's when we hit 31 weeks, and then once we get past that, we'll be going weekly those last few weeks. And twins usually only carry to 38 weeks, which is perfect. We already, she was like, she's gonna note for the doctors that if I do have to have a C-section, that I'm already requesting that it be on August 12th, which is a Saturday, and I guess they don't do C-sections on Saturday, so. But that's not something we're gonna have to worry about, because everything looks good for me to have a vaginal delivery. I'm absolutely at this point thinking I'm gonna get the epidural, of course. I'm gonna go probably half labor, like I did with Justice, of, you know, intense labor. That way everything can start off good. But other than that, honey, epidural me, please. And yes, and everything is looking good for a vaginal delivery. What else did we discuss? We discussed traveling, because I didn't realize I'm already like kind of hitting that point where I need to not be traveling. I showed you guys my belly as well while I was at the doctor, so you guys seen I'm getting pretty big. So she was a little bit worried about me traveling, and she just said that make sure I get connected with the app, so if anything does happen, I'll have all my medical records and all of that with me. But that was it. That was the appointment. That was my high risk appointment. I probably won't have much more. They just wanted me to know the process and all of that, the things that I was, you know, I will be more exposed to, preeclampsia, all that type of stuff. Actually, it was kind of scary, but at the same time, I was not like about to let it worry me, because at the end of the day, I've been through this. I had a pretty good pregnancy the first time, so, you know, nothing major happened. And so I have something I can go off of. These doctors obviously see stuff every day, so they have to warn you, but I'm not worried about it. Guys on our side, and I know it's going to be smooth. We're going to make it to 38 weeks. We're going to be, you know, well, actually, my freaking water is probably going to break August 11th. So that's probably going to be that. Same thing happened with Justice. We were like, I don't know, this baby's coming this week, and boom, that baby, he came that week. So I'm pretty confident on this pregnancy. putting it all in God's hands. So I have really the most confidence. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this little update.